Hey guys, what is going on? Xylos here, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Zombies update and the leaked DLC that came out just recently, and everyone's been talking about it, so I just wanted to kind of put a video out there to explain what I think and all the stuff that's going on in the update right now. So first off, today we have something that changed drastically. We have gumballs can now be purchased 3 times around. The only catch here is that when you do buy a gumball once, it's normal price 500, but then when you buy it again, the price increases. So, and then you see this the 3rd time as well. Now we did figure out that this is round dependent, so what's going to happen is if you're on round 15, it's going to take a lot less than it's going to take on round, say, 80. But this is nice in case you're wanting to go into the boss fight and you need that gobble gum to, go in, whatever it is. It could be danger closest or something, and you just can't spin for it, but you got the money to. And now it's a lot nicer because you can. The next thing with gumballs, and it's very minor, but it's actually pretty cool that Treyarch added it, is that you can now see your gobblegum pack in your select menu. So if you press select in-game, you can see the name and all the gumballs you have for that certain pack. Alright, one of the biggest parts to this new update is the fact that they brought in unlimited liquid divinium. That's right, you can now get unlimited liquid divinium throughout a match, and it comes about every 10 rounds, so you get like one about every 10 rounds, which is pretty good. I mean, if you're going for high rounds, this is going to be very helpful because, you could be on round 80 and before you could only get, 2 liquid diviniums in a match, maybe 3 if you completed your mission for the day or something. But now you could just keep grinding for liquid divinium throughout a match, and you could end up with, an unlimited amount, so that's very nice to have. This next one is for anyone who does the Easter egg, likes doing the Easter egg, anything like that. It's for the Void Bow specifically. Before, the Void Bow took a while to complete because of the letters step, where you had to kill zombies and they would drop certain letters. What they ended up doing was they increased the amount of drops you get, so now it's a lot faster to do that step of the Void Bow, and you can get that upgraded a lot quicker than you used to be able to. And lastly, a huge thing is that before this update, the bows had the ability to be upgraded all on round 3 with like 3 players in the game. And this was possible by starting the rocket by wall running over a certain square. This has then been removed in this update, so now you cannot start the rocket whenever you want, which would then create zombies, and those zombies now, if killed by the rocket blast, do not spawn up by the castle, but just die. So that kind of sucks if you were trying to go for a very efficient round, but it's kind of just a way to keep it harder to do, I guess. Alright, so now on the bigger topic, DLC 2. So we saw some leaked pictures about this DLC 2. People were speculating. So a single picture from the DLC 2 of the Black Ops 3 Zombies series was released the other day. Now, if it was on accident or purpose from Treyarch, no one really knows, but they ended up releasing a picture of the new map while trying to promote Dryzendrox. So a lot of people's speculations were correct. It is sort of on this island looking thing. It's a lot darker than people thought. People thought it would be like Cove. It's not really. It's more like this darker zombies feel to it. So as you can see in this picture, in the top left corner, we see a plane sort of crash landing on fire. And then if you look to the right, you can see a plane that has already crash landed. So will a plane, come back into this storyline like it did in Mob of the Dead? Will we be able to fly a plane across the map? No one really knows yet, so we'll just have to find that out when the DLC drops. Another interesting thing is that we see this sort of house type, building type thing in the middle of the picture with vines all over it. It looks very abandoned, so this could be our starting building or something we have to get to throughout the map, which looks very interesting because if you see sort of to the left, you can see other buildings maybe similar to this one, so that may be just like the little town sort of thing that we start in, and that's kind of where we go from there. Now, one thing that I think is pretty significant that not many other people think about is that on the rock you see this sort of light orange glowing ball, okay? People have speculated that this is some sort of fungus that plays into the role of the Easter egg. I, however, think that this is the summoning key. As you can see, it kind of has the outline of the summoning key in it, and as we saw at the end of Dryzendrox, the summoning key was placed in the MPD pyramid type thing, and you had to take that out and place it in the computer. So possibly at the end of this Easter egg, you'll have to do something similar, but instead of placing it in a computer, you will end up placing it on this rock or something like that. Now, it's all speculation right now. No one really knows what's going to happen at all. We've just seen one picture, so it's kind of hard to base our ideas off of this one single picture. But as always with zombies, people can speculate and they're usually pretty correct. So hopefully we could get some pretty good ideas of what's going to happen in this next DLC. Now finally, another thing that I think is going to happen in this is, as we saw in the Easter egg steps, Dempsey was shot down from the sky, and many people think this is Takio's map. So we sort of are probably going to kill off Takio. Due to a bunch of older sound files, people are speculating that Takio is going to be the one to die on this map, given that we already killed off Dempsey. And as we saw in Rise the Drak, we had to shoot Dempsey down from the sky. So possibly that is what this plane in the sky symbolizes. I'm not sure, but it could well be Takio's body being shot down from the sky through this plane. Alright, that about wraps it up, guys. I'm so hyped for DLC 2. We're going to be playing that a ton when it comes out. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. And as always, I'll talk to you guys later.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold.